Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to dive into one of the world's earliest civilizations, the Indus Valley Civilization. Let us journey back some 4,000 years to uncover the secrets of this fascinating society. The Indus Valley Civilization, also known as the Harappan Civilization, flourished in the northwestern regions of South Asia, primarily what is now Pakistan and northwest India. It emerged around 3,300 BC and lasted until 1,300 BC. So it was mainly down this Indus Valley, which is the name we give to India. That's why nowadays people in India are talking about changing their name into Bharat, I think that's called, rather than India. And Pakistan would become India because most of the Indus Valley is in Pakistan nowadays, so it's a bit strange. But that's the reason why it's called India, because of the Indus Valley. And this is where this civilization started. This civilization's only been recently discovered. It was only the 1920s, I think it was. And so for ancient civilization, it's one of the latest discovered. They think it was quite a egalitarian society because there looks like there's no structures for things like a kingly or ruler class. All the structures seem to be very similar. The key sites of this civilization include Harappan, Mohenjo-daro and Lothal. These cities were remarkable for their advanced urban planning, impressive architecture and complex drainage systems. There's talk that this could well be something to do with the beginnings of the Hindu religion, because there's also discovered a great bath at Mohenjo-daro, which means that there could well have been some sort of ritual bathing, which is also used in Hindu religion. So there could have been some sort of sharing of ideas about ritual bathing. Ritual bathing is quite common in the Middle East because even in early Israeli society, there was ritual bathing to cleanse yourself before you went into certain structures. So this whole area, there's this idea about cleansing, water cleansing the body and the soul. So the Indus Valley was mainly based on an economy based on agriculture, craftsmanship and trade. They cultivated wheat, barley and cotton. Also engaged in extensive trade with neighbouring regions, including Mesopotamia, as evidenced by discovery of Indus seals there. So we know that they were trading by other places because we got their artifacts, their pottery and seals found in other areas. Despite the apparent sophistication of their cities, little is known about the social hierarchy or political structure of the Indus people. There are no grand palaces or obvious symbols of centralised power, suggesting a more equal society, let me say, because I can't say that word. The decline of the Indus Valley around 1,300 BC remains a mystery, which is the same because it's a very similar period as the Great Bronze Age collapse of the Mediterranean, where we got the sea peoples invading lots of places, and there's talk that maybe this is to do with some sort of big famine or some sort of problem that pushed people out of Western Europe into the East and destroyed the Eastern empires. So it's a very similar period. So there might have been that there was some sort of natural disaster, like huge famines in the north, and you've got people coming down and raiding and destroying the empire. It could well be something to do with the Indus Valley river system changing its course. You might have got some sort of natural change in the course of the river, which meant that suddenly all their water has suddenly gone away. So there are a lot of ideas of why it collapsed. It might have been just a social problem. You know, the society just collapsed internally and everybody just moved out and just went to small scale farming. So there could well be beginnings of Hindu society here, because you've got this. I'll show you a few artifacts I've got. Is a sort of bull type cow with large horns and a big hump. As you know, that Hindu society does venerate cows, so this could well be some sort of cow deity that they will put in their houses. We've got little figurines. Mother goddesses were always popular at fertility. This could well be, again, another type of little figurine that was used in their structure, in their homes. Maybe just a local little altar with these things in their homes. Again, we've got another that characteristic woman there. Maybe some sort of deity. So the pottery bowls, you can see the quite nice intricate design, geometric design there. Nice colours. Well thrown. Looks like it could have been on a wheel thrown item. So there's geometric colours there. This one, it's got animals. And you've got again, it might be a bull or a cow of some sort there, some bird. We've got some, maybe a chicken or some sort of bird there. Very colourful. And then you've got this humped. So maybe it's a water buffalo. Do they have humps? Again, it's got the same sort of colours. Reds, greens, blacks. This one has just got a geometric design on it. Again, made out of local clays. Then we've got one with fishes on it, maybe from the Indus Valley, from the Indus River. Quite nicely drawn out, just in the black, this one. And this one is much more of a geometric design again. So we've got these items. They've got seals with some sort of pictures of birds and things like that. I'm not sure if it's a language or whether it's just a stylized or something like that. So the language of this civilization has still not been determined. Whether it was whether they spoke a type of Indo-European Sanskrit, we're not sure, or whether it was an earlier form. It could well be that the attack in 1300s was the Indo-Europeans coming down and pushing the people from Harappan down into the south of India. So we're not really sure. So it's still a lot of information, knowledge that needs to be found out, but we are finding out more through archaeological discoveries, and also now we've got things like DNA testing as well, so we can see where people came from, which will also bring you into new ideas about what happened in the past. I hope you found this of interest, and read yourself a bit more extensively about the Indus Valley or the Harappan civilization, because it is of great interest and it's not well known as the Egyptian civilization or the Mesopotamian, Sumerian, or Greek and Roman civilizations. It's a part of civilization that's not really known about, and hope you'll look into it and discover a bit more as well. Thank you very much for looking. Bye.